In the eyes of many, Theodore Robert Bundy was the last person you'd ever suspect. Clean-cut, intelligent, charming. He was the kind of guy you'd want your daughter to date. He volunteered at suicide hotlines. He studied psychology. He wore a warm smile that made strangers feel safe. But behind that smile lived one of the most calculated and cold-blooded killers America had ever seen. This is the true story of how Ted Bundy deceived a nation, betrayed everyone who loved him, and left behind a trail of unimaginable horror. Ted Bundy was born in Burlington, Vermont, in 1946 to an unwed mother, Eleanor Louise Cowell. His birth certificate read, "Father, unknown." His mother moved with him to Philadelphia, where he was raised by his grandparents, believing they were his parents and that his mother was his sister. That lie set the tone for the rest of his life. Eventually, Bundy and his mother moved to Washington State, where she married John Bundy, whose name Ted took. But he never felt like he belonged. By his teenage years, he was already exhibiting strange behaviors, peeping through windows, stealing, and lying compulsively. Still, he managed to keep up appearances. He was polite, articulate, and ambitious, traits that would later help him manipulate everyone around him. By 1974, young women were disappearing across the Pacific Northwest. Linda and Healy, a 21-year-old college student. Ironically, the tip came from 3 people: a former girlfriend, a coworker, and a professor. They all said the same thing: Ted drives a tan VW Bug. He's been acting strange, and he matches the sketch. But Ted Bundy was clean-cut, a law student, and had no criminal record. Authorities dismissed him. It was one of the first and most devastating mischances. Bundy was finally arrested in Utah in 1975 for evading police and found with burglary tools in his car. Investigators began connecting him to multiple disappearances, but evidence was circumstantial. He was charged with kidnapping Carol Duranch, a rare survivor who had escaped his car. But while awaiting trial in Colorado for murder, Bundy did something. For years, Bundy refused to admit to anything. But as his execution date neared in 1989, he began to talk, slowly. He confessed to over 30 murders, but experts believe the true number could be 100 or more. He revealed grisly details, returning to the bodies, manipulating them, decapitating some, and revisiting grave sites. His crimes were not just about killing, they were about power, control, and domination. On January 24, 1989, at 7:06 a.m., Ted Bundy was executed in Florida's electric chair. Outside the prison, a crowd of nearly 500 people cheered, held signs, and set off fireworks. They weren't mourning, they were celebrating. Bundy's story changed the way America saw crime. He wasn't a stranger in the shadows. He was someone you'd trust, someone you'd let into your home. His case reshaped how police approached serial murders and how the public saw the face of evil. Ted Bundy's crimes are still studied today, not just for their brutality, but for what they revealed about human psychology. He was not a monster under the bed. He was the man next door, the law student in class, the boyfriend your mother liked. He was living proof that evil doesn't always wear a mask. It often wears a smile. For more chilling true crime content, subscribe to the channel, like and share this video, and turn on your notification bell to be notified when a new video is uploaded.